Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Dan from Dan Reviews It All. You may have seen a few days ago I put up a video of the Nikita nail gun. Where is it? Where is he? Hello? Ah, he's up here. It is an compressed air nailer, brad nailer. Fantastic bit of kit, but it will do absolutely nothing other than hold the door open for you if you should not have a air compressor. And that's exactly what this is. This is the Draper air compressor, and it's more of a kit. It comes with several tools, so it's not just for nail guns, but it comes with several tools. You can use it as an air inflator. You get a little one of these. I think this is like a spray gun, shot blaster style. Oh, this is just spray gun. So let's have a look at what it comes with. Fantastic bit of kit. I'm excited to show you about it. So yeah, it's an oil-free air compressor, which means it doesn't have any oil in the unit itself. You do have to add oil to the tools. So about every set of brads I use on this, I put about 3 or 4 drops of oil that comes with it actually initially into the airline, because it keeps everything lubricated. It comes with one of these, a little twisty tube, not a great quality one, but does the job. You get one of these, which is a air inflator for bikes, car tires, pretty much anything that has an air valve, and you can do it in bar pressure and PSI. Really handy tool. It's got like a gun mechanism. Plug it on, press a button, and it will pump it up. Love that tool. This is your spray gun. You notice how they're all still in the packaging because I have not used any of them yet. So you know, you attach this to your paint can, which you also get in the kit. This is all for about 100 quid, by the way. So absolute bargain. Put your paint in here. It screws onto this. Just take that off a second. Screws onto there, and you can creosote your fences, or paint your walls, spray paint your motorbike parts, whatever, you know, little spray gun, pretty good. This is for this little gun here. Put oil in this, and it can be used as like an oiler, so you can sort of get the nozzle in and squirt bits of oil into awkward places. Cool. This is just an air gun, so you see a lot of people in workshops when they're trying to clear their area, instead of hoovering it up, they just blast it out of the way. But this was purely bought for me for the use with the brad nailer. I can't see me using any of these other tools, to be completely honest, because as I've mentioned in the other videos, I'm a landscaper and I do a lot of custom fencing. Get these out of the way, and that's what I'm going to use it for, really, nailing battens of fence wood and stuff like that. So let's have a look at the actual unit itself. Right, so on the gauge here you've got your PSI and your bar pressure, and that is the pressure of inside the tank. So effectively this thing is a bomb. I don't want to scare people, but basically it sucks in air and traps it in this big tank. So you know, the pressure inside here is immense. I can get it all the way up to 180 psi, which is 12 bar, which, seeing as you only have 3 bar, 3.6 bar, 2.6 bar in your car tires, you can imagine the pressure of this. So if something was to hit it really hard, or it was to get sort of pierced, this would blow up. So you kind of have to know what you're buying into if you have one of these, but it's completely safe. A lot of people use them. They use them on work sites, so you can imagine some of the antics that go on there. And it has things like quick release, so you can take the pressure out really quickly, stuff like that. So I'm just going to give a quick run through. It is very noisy. It's already pressurized here to 90 bar, but for example the nail gun says 80 to 120 bar. So what you do is you lift this little cap here when it's plugged in, down when you're done, and as you can see the little gauge goes up, and I think I've got it set to around 90 to cut out itself. So that's all it does, on and off this little button. You've also got a quick release at the back. Hear that? It blows air out really fast. It's got the quick release tab at the front, and there you go. So you get your quick release connection, push it in. You see the gauge jump, that's because it's pressurizing that tube instantly, and to get it back out, you pull it forwards and it pops it out. So those are really handy when you're using nail guns and things, or if you've got multiple tools you're using on site. So yeah, this for £100 plus your £89 for your nail gun, and you've got a complete kit. That is pretty good. I don't need to demonstrate it too much because you've seen the nail gun work. What we'll do is actually we'll put in the inflator pump, and you can see it pump up a bike tyre. Alright, so I've just positioned up my daughter's old bike, completely flat tyre on it, you see that? Now what happens a lot is if you have a bike shed, you keep yours, your wife's, your kids' bike in there, and just before you go on a bike ride you realise you've got a flat. Well, they've been sitting there a while, it's probably just had a slow leak, I'll just pump it up. Now how much time and effort does that take? One of these, just clamp it on to the valve. Make sure that's clamped on good. There we go. Pull the little trigger. Right, so the resting PSI is on 0 pretty much, and all you do is keep pressing it and letting go, and you see it gets a bit further away from 0. It's going up. We're on 2 bar now. Now how quick was that? And that is solid. Let's go 2.5. That is absolutely solid. A couple of clicks. And what happens is all your mates come round. They're coming for a bike ride and they're like, oh, can you pump my tyres up as well? And you stood there for half an hour with your really nice bike pump, pumping like mad, when with this, it's done in a couple of minutes. And you don't have to have the compressor on all the time. You only put the compressor on to fill up the tank with compressed air. The more you use this, obviously the quicker the air will run down, and you just turn it on again to repressurize. And incidentally, you should always have the pressure, a little bit of pressure in there, a couple of bar. It'll stop condensation building up inside the tank. That's what I've been told anyway. So there we go. A little demonstration of that one for you. So there we go, the Draper 24 litres air compressor. There's a couple of colours, a couple of different styles. One's that's got dual gauges. So, you know, they're pretty good pieces of kit. There's so many different tools you can buy for an air compressor. All you need to do is go to like eBay or Amazon, type in air compressor tool, and sift through all of the little attachments and accessories that they can have. But yeah, I didn't realise how useful this would be until I bought one. And here's proof that you don't even need it plugged in for it to work. Once the air is in there, it will work. But it goes down fairly quick, so you'll need to pre-pressurise pretty soon. So there you go, tell me what you think. Do you use an air compressor? What gadgets have you got for it? Would you recommend it? I definitely recommend it for anybody who's got a workshop. You can get ratchets for them, like you know, if you do any sort of bike or car work, you'll always hear that. That's like a compressed impact wrench. So they're really good. This it'd be a lot more powerful one than this, but 24 litre is more than enough for home use and commercial use, unless you're doing really big things. So tell me what you think, put your comments down below. What compressor do you use? What tools should I look at? Yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.